Hey y'all, welcome to Simple Conversations. This is KJ.
Hey, and it's Alice. So pause us for a minute, grab you something to drink, come back, sit down, and be a part of this conversation.
Because we have a lot to say. Welcome to Simple Conversations. Hey y'all, welcome back to Simple Conversations where grace meets strength. Hey Alice.
Hey, KJ, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I am good.
Good, you look good.
Thank you. You do too. I love being able to Zoom and see us.
I know, I love it too.
Okay, so I thought today that we might continue this conversation that we've been having about deconstructing our faith or reconstructing our faith, wherever we might be in the process. I think some areas still deconstructing, some have been reconstructed, right?
I agree.
I did hear, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I read a lot. I'm in a group on Facebook with a therapist who has a deconstructing cafe, which was so interesting. And I love to read other people's stories. I think we're both in that one, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. And I've been listening a lot to the new evangelicals is the guy's name. And it's, I think his name is Chris. That's terrible. I haven't listened to him like in a few days, so I can't even tell you what his name is, but I like it very much. He does a lot of interviews. I've really learned a lot from other people in the same community who, I'll just say, love Jesus, really want to live the best life that we can, loving our neighbor, honoring God, trying to honor God and other people.
Yes.
Even people that we disagree with.
Yes.
I think many in the community that we are now a part of, which feels so much better to say community, because for so long, I think we all thought that we were doing this alone until we found out that there's a lot of us doing it. It just feels alone in our actual physical community.
Yes.
Virtually, there's tens of thousands people going through some type of spiritual deconstruction, reconstruction, whatever. It's just been really interesting to listen to other people's stories, other people's perspectives of why they are on this journey. So, and I think our listeners have a heart for that as well. So I want to read one of the posts. I'm not going to mention any names. I just want to read this post, and I might read through some of the comments that were given to this young lady. And this was recent in this community. And then I want to talk about it.
Okay.
So she says, now that I've left the super strict evangelical I was in, I've lost a lot of my confidence. And today just made it worse over my husband being ashamed to be with me in front of church people. And church people is in quotes. She goes on to say, I cut my hair, don't know what to do with it, bought jeans, don't know how to style them, bought jewelry, don't know how to wear it, never had any self-esteem. And now my husband trying to hide me at the store today made it feel so much worse. Oh, sweet baby. Like, first, I want to hug her.
Yes, my heart bled.
Yeah, for sure. I totally did just want to hug her. And then I started reading through the comments. Did you read through the comments of that as well?
I did. But then I saw comments that I thought could be just as damaging as what she had already been through that day.
Right.
Like, I don't ever love when someone says you deserve better when it comes to your spouse.
Right.
With that being said, I wasn't very happy with the way she described her husband responding.
And I agree with that.
Well, let's just say this. Okay, so the one that I pick out that's not healthy, helpful, or productive. Oh, my husband would have been sleeping on the couch. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that.
Right. Yes, I
Like
agree.
that's not healthy, helpful, or productive. And that's very damaging.
For sure.
One lady said, "This hurts my heart for you. You and I can relate. Oh, I know this feeling. Those toxic, hurtful people do not define you.
There we go.
You know that's hard to really understand right now, but you are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You wear those jeans, however makes you feel beautiful. You wear that jewelry, letting it sparkle like your eyes. You let your hair frame your amazing face, however it feels like doing that day. Your soul is amazing, and that is what will take over in time." That's healthy, helpful, and productive.
Yeah. A few of the ladies came back in too and were like, one who was like, I follow some of these things on Pinterest. This may help you. And it was like looks, like that you can look up a look and help you figure out how to accessorize and whatever. One of the ladies was a personal dresser for
Yes.
public figures. And she's like, I can help you with that. And she was like, oh, I don't have the money for that. And she's like, no, I'm not trying to sell you anything. Like I will video
help
chat
you.
with you and
Yes.
help you personally. And I was like, that is so kind. I want to take the flip side of this because I was really trying to process this. Now, I will say too that somewhere down in the thread, someone says, I hope that you can go to couples therapy. And
that was the one that I have right now.
And she was, I see a therapist, but he's not open to couples therapy. Well, that hurts my feelings. That's not uncommon. For some reason, men often are opposed to, Tim and I do couples coaching, and for some reason, men are often opposed to that. It's like they have to, it means they're weak or something's wrong with them, or I don't know. In the military, one of the things that I used to tell the spouses when we would have them in a group is, I have found one of the best ways to get men in that community with that mindset to participate in personal growth, aside from professional growth, is as a leader, you are leading other men in that particular setting. I would say it would be predominantly men. That's who I talk to, the wives of these people. And what better way to lead them is for you to go get this education, whether you need it or not, so you have it in your pocket, because someone in your platoon or command is going to need that. So it was a great way for her to convince him that it was important. And hopefully the side benefit would be that he would actually apply some of the things.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All of that being said, aside from that comment, because that did hurt my feelings, is I'm trying to process this couple, and I'm totally gonna make a lot of assumptions.
Yes,
for sure. Is they're young. She didn't mention anything about having children involved, which I think is really good that they're in this process and doing it before children, because that's helpful. And I think we all deconstruct differently. And I'm trying to think if he also was a part of a strict community, and based on her comment, new to wearing jeans meant that she was in a community that she was supposed to always be in a dress or a skirt. New to cutting her hair meant that they all have long hair and probably bobby pinned up or ponytailed up or whatever. Extremely modest. They didn't wear jewelry because jewelry is also new to her. So she is trying to find herself. Well, his appearance didn't need to change because his appearance was always accepted.
Absolutely.
So this is not a struggle he is particularly struggling with. But I'm sure, as uncomfortable as she is going through the process, he's equally as uncomfortable with her going through the process because it's new for him too. Yes. So on that level, I wanted to extend some understanding. And I do hope that he reads the comments that were said, both the sleep on the couch and the you're beautiful, this is hard comments. And I hope it helps him too. we all have things, even as a married couple, Tim and I, there are different things that we're deconstructing. He did not have to deal with being a woman in the church. And so his identity was never under attack in that sense, where mine was in multiple places. Now, him being put in a box as to I only see this gift in you, so you can only be this. Now, he did deal with that. And so him overcoming and being able to practice other areas in his life to even feel out and see, is this a gift that I want to further explore? Is this something I want to be a part of my life or not? Now, that is something that he would have to now unpack.
Yeah.
So what were your thoughts when you read her post?
Honestly, at first I thought, oh, her husband, like he's just like the church people. But he is one of the church people, and he's been conditioned to the same thing she was. And just like what you said, like his appearance has always been acceptable.
Yeah.
The standards are more for women, honestly.
Yeah.
When it comes to, in most religions.
Yeah.
So, I went back on her post, and honest to goodness, like the difference in
oh yeah, I did go on her page too. She's adorable.
She is adorable.
Mm-hmm.
She is. Like, I guarantee you the first picture she probably had on a long skirt.
So for our listeners, KJ went to her, like clicked on her name and went to her page where she shows a before and after picture. So like her hair's up in a bun and she's got on what looks like a denim shirt.
Yes.
With a collar. And then the next page, she has bangs and her hair is red from like a medium brown.
Yes.
Right? And she's got jeans on. She's a little funky.
Yeah.
Young,
cute little black leather jacket. She's dressed very modest.
Yes.
Very modest.
She's got breeches on. Now, them's man's pants. You ain't allowed to wear no man's breeches. Hello, in the Bible, men didn't wear breeches, first of all, okay? They wore like robes and dresses. What is wrong with people? Look, don't you think that the scripture that says, do not be conformed to the world, like, why do we always associate? I've always heard that associated to the things that the world is doing that we perceive as wrong. What about the mean-spirited stuff that happens? Let's not conform to that, okay? Let's not conform to the judgmental, gossipy spirit.
There's so much that we could discuss about this. I mean, it's a grand.
It is.
Yeah, it's a grand topic for us that spans huge, right? Yeah, but to stay on topic regarding this post and the reaction of the husband because of the church people, we absolutely,
like, my feelings hurt for him too.
Yes. Because he's been conditioned to believe that.
Yeah, that she's only beautiful when she looked like everybody else.
Yeah.
That, God didn't, I mean, the whole purpose of us being uniquely created and having our own individual DNA and our own individual fingerprints and our own individual gifts and talents is because we are our own individual.
Yeah.
So, sport the blue hair and the whatever, like, do it. Ain't nobody else's business. Like, do it.
It's not nobody else's business. And if anyone seems to think that would keep someone out of heaven,
oh my goodness,
I think that's what is most important for me, for our listeners to understand.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, if the place you worship has you thinking that you can't go to heaven with pink hair and you can't be Jesus loving because you have on a short leather jacket, and that there's something twisted in that thinking.
Yeah,
because it is still my heart for you to know that anytime that you're a part of something that excludes someone else, that is not healthy, helpful, or productive, and in my opinion, a cult.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or we take on people like they're a project. I can accept you, but only because I think that you need to be fixed. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a story about that. That's another whole podcast for
Oh,
sure.
good. Then we'll do that one next month.
Yeah.
Make a note of that. We'll come back.
Yeah. And look, it's so personal that I can tell the ins and outs of it. Like, I'm excited about sharing that story.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
well, and for our listeners, if there are pieces of this deconstruction journey that you are on and you want us to talk about, or you want to come on and talk about it with us, we would love that so much. Yeah. But if there are things that you want us to touch on, or you want our thoughts on it, or what our experience has been, we would love to share that and break that down. Anything that we have already gone through that will help somebody, by all means, if I can help you from doing that, then I definitely want to do that. Yeah.
And I do want to give credit to the group that we're discussing today is the Faith Deconstruction Group. It is led by Angela Harrington. And so if that's something that you're interested in looking up and get connected to, this was just our side conversation regarding a group that we are both in that is being led by someone who has walked this, studied it, who is
right. I mean, she's a licensed therapist. So
yes.
And she does a lot of work in the, well, I think a majority of her work is in this area, but I'll tag her in the add her in the notes. So if somebody else wants to find her.
That's awesome.
You can do that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Take a deep breath and leave all of that here in this podcast. Let's not carry it throughout our day.
Yes.
Because it hurts my feelings so much to think that there are people out there who have some invisible standard that they're supposed to live up to in order for Jesus to love and accept you. And that's just not true.
It's not biblical.
It's just not true at all. And I don't shame on anybody, but shame on the people who keep teaching that. Yeah. Okay. All right, listeners, thank you so much for listening. And again, like always, you can like, subscribe, and follow us. You can listen to us in all of your favorite places, whether that's Spotify or iTunes, or on our favorite platform, which is Podbean. That's where we record and come to you from. And please share us. And you can support us. If you want to buy us a cup of coffee, you can do that through Patreon. And we would be greatly appreciated. That helps us cover our expenses for Zoom and the Podbean platform and so forth and so on. So thank you so much. And thanks for listening. KJ, thanks for sharing this time with me.
Sure. Thanks for listening, y'all.
Hey, you guys, we just want to say thank you today. We want to thank our listeners and those of you that have subscribed to the Simple Conversations podcast. Friends, thanks.